This is Epic Universe, Universal Studios' newest park. The park opened 2 days ago. I'm going to be leaving an honest review. There's a total of 5 new worlds in the park, and we're going to be talking about the highs, lows, and the so-so. As a bonus, I'm going to be looking for the coolest themed item in the park, some sort of tasty themed food, and nominating the Britip. Best ride in the park. Let's go to the first world. Have you ever wondered what it would look like if you could see in 360 degrees? Well, I did something really special for this video, and I used a 360 camera, which made my life miserable while editing it. But I was able to do cool stuff like this. Wow, isn't that cool? Those people behind me look like they're in front of me. Look at my neck. For the first world we arrived at, How to Train Your Dragon. The world was incredible. It paid attention to lots of details. It really felt like you stepped onto the Isle of Berk. They even had the little house on the hill, you can see there. But we absolutely hauled buns over to the first ride because it said it had a 20-minute wait time. One thing I will say is Epic did a really good job of making sure all the lines kept moving, except for one ride, which we'll get to later.
POV, you brought your girlfriend.
I didn't know what to expect going into a ride like this, but I will say I was shocked.
That was amazing. What did we just ride? Hiccup's like
Wing glider.
Wing glider. That was awesome. We flew through like the whole park. That was great.
Afterwards, we passed through How to Train Your Dragon's themed item shop, where Araya got a little dragon to put on top of her head.
Oh look, there's Cloud Jumper!
Oh yeah. Fire drill.
I'm not exactly sure why, but the water in the middle of the park really made this park come together. It just, look how clear it is.
Oh, there's fire drill.
So the highs for the How to Train Your Dragon part was the Wing Gliders ride was incredible, the dragons were awesome, the store was kind of so-so for choices, and Fire Drill was delayed the whole day.
Heard this is one of the best roller coasters. We'll have to see.
We are currently experiencing a brief delay at Stardust Races. We apologize and will keep you informed.
So we may have a brief delay. I was about to start the timer to see how long it's going to take. We'll go ahead and just start it. It said 60-minute wait, so boom. Clock's ticking. Next up, we went into the Ministry of Magic world, which if you're unfamiliar with, just picture Hogwarts, but government. Immediately upon entering the city, I just gotta give props to Epic. I mean, it felt like we walked into a city. Each of these little portals genuinely felt like we went into a new world, so this was really cool. The first place we were going was the wand shop, because what's a wizard without his wand? Pretty much any character you could think of, they had their wand, but they also had wands that weren't related to characters at all and just looked cool.
So we have a case for you. It's so I'll get a sword next time.
What?
He wants me to get a wand.
You gotta get a wand.
Okay, I'll get
We're in the wand shop.
So after shedding a few tears, we settled on a wand, which I would say is the godfather of all wands, Sirius Black's.
Let's check it out. Yeah, Sirius Black. Check that out. Oh, can't see it. Time to cast some spells. Dumbledore.
The wand worked great. I made a trash can spin. Take that, Voldemort.
It's not taken.
There it is.
Oh!
After that, I personally mastered Wingardium Leviosa.
Start here and do that.
I think the family went in here. Is this
Welcome back.
butterbeer in here?
Yeah, we have butterbeer.
Oh yeah.
The family informed me they found some place for lunch kind of in a back alley, so even though I didn't have a Marauders map, I started trying to find them.
Hi.
6 different dining rooms to explore.
Oh, cool.
If you're thirsty, you're just going to order on the app. Everything will be brought to you.
Sweet. Thank you. I mean, there's somewhere around here. They said there's 6 different dining rooms to explore. I found them. Leviosa.
Once we got in there, we of course had to try some butterbeer, and we ordered some traditional goulash, which was really good.
That's pretty good.
Before we left, I checked the line for the Ministry of Magic ride since there's only one ride in the park, and it said it was over 3 hours. So we said, nah, I think we'll come back later. So naturally, we went back to Stardust Racers to try and get on the ride again, and it was delayed again.
That's a nice hat.
Thank you.
On our way to the next world, we found this pretty fountain. Look, what a pretty fountain. So we waddled over to the Dark Universe world, which I was actually really excited for. I knew it had Frankenstein. I assumed there was vampires, werewolves, maybe Van Helsing. So I was pretty pumped for this one.
Sick. I bet somebody's making Frankenstein up there.
There's the Das Steakhouse.
Das Steakhouse. Uh-oh. Delay.
That's when I saw the epic looking castle with a not so epic looking sign that said delayed. We decided to get in line anyways.
Alright, so every other water park we've been to, the water was terrible. Kind of like sewer water, so we're going to go ahead and try water here.
Yeah, I
It's good, it just tastes like normal water. No sewer in there, nothing. It's epic.
Oh.
So after maybe 30 minutes, we got undelayed, and walking through this ride was really cool. They had lots of cool stuff to look at, and then we got delayed again, and then undelayed, and then re-delayed. It felt like I was on a ride called Delay of the Dead.
So almost every ride in the park is delayed. We just left the Frankenstein one because it kept delaying, and we hopped in line with my sister. And we're at the werewolf one. It hasn't delayed, and we're right at the front.
So after the werewolf roller coaster, we ran back over to the Frankenstein ride because it said it was not delayed, and we got to the very front before it got delayed again, but this time only for maybe 27 seconds.
This is fun, yes?
Alright, we just wrapped up with Dark Universe. High, low, so-so. So basically there's two rides. We ended up getting on both of them. The werewolf ride, it was kind of so-so. The line took forever, it moved really slow. I wasn't super impressed. Frankenstein's ride unfortunately got delayed like 3 times, so I'd call that pretty low. But when we got on it, it was really cool. And the overall theme, super awesome. I would put the theme high. It feels great. We're gonna head over to the next world.
Once we saw the Ministry of Magic ride was under 3 hours, what a bargain, we flew over there, and we decided to jump in the single riders line to see if we would be any faster, and as it turns out, that was a huge mistake because we missed all of the cool stuff to look at, and it took almost the same amount of time, which was just under 100 minutes either way. Not to mention, when we were next, it got delayed.
Alright, we just finished Harry Potter. Basically, the highs are the food was really good. The theme is incredible. It's really cool here. The wand building, the wand was amazing. That was really fun. The Ministry of Magic, it was really well done. It was incredible. Very awesome. But for the wait, because it's, 3-4 hours, we went on the singles line, which is the fastest way to do it, and that ended up being a little less than 100 minutes, I think. So it was kind of so-so. It was just because of the weight on there. So I would put the weight as well as the low part. That just sucked in general. There was only one ride here, so I would also put that as more of a lower side. But overall, still really cool area. So let's go head to another world.
The final world we were walking into was Super Nintendo World, and I never expected it to be this incredible. I mean, you literally enter through a green tube.
Wow. Oh my gosh.
That has gotta be the coolest. Oh yeah, that was the best for last. Holy smokes, that's how you do it.
And truly, that is how you do it. This was extremely well done. There was a bunch of mini games scattered around where you could collect coins and keys, and if you got enough, you went into this little castle right up here, and you could fight Bowser, just like the game. This was a very well done world, and the theme, the video just doesn't do it justice. After finishing looking around upstairs, we decided to go to the downstairs area where we would find a secret entrance to Donkey Kong Country, And while we were down there, we found Yoshi Snack Island, where we went in to get our themed food item, which looked like a delicious green drink. So after a quick cheers, we decided to sip our drinks in Tiny Planet mode, because why not?
Very happily.
That's really good.
While sipping our drinks, we entered the final unexplored area, Donkey Kong Country. It was bananas. I will say by this point we were so tired, we were getting a little bit delirious, but it didn't take away from the fun and the sheer amount of barrels in the park. But at one point we did notice there was a drum beat going the entire time, so this happened.
Look, there's Pikmin over there.
And on that note, we left Super Nintendo World to do a high-low so-so and finally go on that ride.
Super Nintendo World was probably one of the coolest worlds. The wow factor when you walked in is definitely a high. It is insane. Like the video, I guarantee you, it won't show you how incredible this is. It like brings back that childhood feeling of playing Mario, right? The rides are a little bit so-so. They're made so kids can handle them easily, but they're still really cool to look at. And then the lows would just be the wait times. All of the Mario rides had pretty good wait times. We definitely found the tastiest themed item in the park. Cheap. Cheers. We got our themed item. We have the food. Time to go nominate the Brit-Up. And we got one more ride. Stardust. We gotta go. It's not even close. The Stardust Racers is probably the best ride in the park and maybe one of the best roller coasters in the world. Easy choice. Easy choice. This is actually in the Celestial Park in the middle, so that was kind of weird, but we finally got it. No delays. It was awesome. Let's go write the full review at home.
It's Epic Universe for a reason. There's dragons, monsters, Goombas, and the wizard government. Yoshi makes a mean shake. The park taught me delayed gratification, and Brit-Up, Stardust Racers.